guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episode 18 of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. I just got done watching number 17 and I'm excited to get to this episode because I don't know what Roy's up to, and if Roy is who I want him to be rather than who he has been shown to be in the last episode, I would love it. But if he is exactly who he was in the last episode, I'll be very upset. But Roy's complicated. Maybe he'll never be my favorite character, but his vengeance for Hughes is what gives me life, and I'm excited about it and happy about it. But I will say that if he in fact did kill Maria Ross, we're gonna have a problem. If it comes out that she is not dead, that they took her teeth, put it in a dead body, took off her bracelets, threw it down, put it on fire, you know, like if this was the whole plan to get her out to help her and hide her and make them think that Roy will no longer be investigating Hughes's death because now he's killed somebody for it. He's gotten his revenge. You know, Maria Ross is gone, so there's like another face that's out of there. You know, maybe Bradley will buy into it. I'm not sure. And maybe Roy is okay with sacrificing Maria Ross. I'm not okay with that. Brosh shouldn't be okay with it. Armstrong shouldn't be okay with it. But Armstrong grabs Ed, says, we have to go to Resin Bull. We have to get your arm fixed, blah, blah, blah. This order came from him. I don't know if him is Roy or if it's Bradley. If it's Bradley, I worry about the opening credits where we see Ed and Hohenheim over around the grave of his mother, wife, whatever. You know, we saw Envy and Lust kind of believing that they might have gotten themselves figured out and covered, but they were not surprised about Barry the Chopper helping Ross escape and Barry the Chopper being in a cage. So that's interesting. I know I'm moving at a mile a minute, and it's because I can't wait to get into this damn episode because I'm so interested to see how this will go, especially the Roy thing. I don't want to believe him to be a killer. I don't know why I'm doing this with my little hair clip, but I don't want him to be a killer. I don't want to think of him as being somebody who is just like, they're expendable on the big grand scheme of things. But, you know, he wanted to change things after the Ishvalan War because, like, he cares about people. And I would think that he would care about Ross because, like, she's not an alchemist. She's a regular human. You know, I think he would care about that a little bit, and I'm not sure. So I'm curious to see. I know Ed is motivated, definitely after hearing Gracia crying and hearing Emily? Shoot. Don't hate me for forgetting her name. But, you know, Ed's really motivated by that. And, you know, they all loved Hughes, and they want vengeance for Hughes. And I think that we're well on our way to our group meeting up and having a plan. Ling ran off with Barry the Chopper, and he's having a barbecue, sending out smoke signals for Lan and Fu. I'm going to remember those at some point. I just don't want to say Lan Fan and Fu. So Old Man Fu, Lan Fan, Old Man Fu. Yeah, okay. Well, whatever. We didn't get anything from May and Scar and Yoki. I didn't see Bradley. All we saw was Lust and Envy. I want to know about the homunculus and greed and like the tummy ache that they were talking about, Hohenheim, father, all sorts of stuff. But guys, I'm super excited to get into this episode. It's only been 3.5 minutes and I am and ready to go. So guys, let's not delay any further. Let's get into it. If you want the whole breakdown of the last episode, just head back over there and listen to it. If not, yay. Quick opening commentary. Let's go.
Resin Bull Station.
I'm so happy he's with Armstrong. I really am.
Rendezvous? With who?
Yeah, who?
I'm glad you
Who
made
are
it
you?
all right, Major Armstrong, sir. Huh? Hey, sup, big guy?
Lieutenant
Hey! Oh, he's the other person that we haven't heard from. Is he the one who had the hot dog in his mouth in the beginning?
I have no idea what's going on.
Good thing I can explain it all.
Okay, Ling, all right. From out of nowhere.
It seemed appropriate for a criminal.
Oh, what is this? What does that say? I don't know what it says.
There's no need for you to worry about Ed's well-being. I'm sure he's just fine.
Why is he hot? Oh, they went east.
Look, you can see the ruins ahead.
Oh, the ruins that one guy was talking about. Was it Ling? I don't even know. Oh, okay. What's this? Steam? Hot spring?
So, this is Xerxes, huh? Looks just like the fable described it. It claims the entire kingdom of Xerxes was destroyed in a single night, and that the only survivor wandered into a mistress shortly afterwards. He was the one who went on to spread the science of alchemy.
How interesting. We have a similar legend in Xing about a drifter from the west. It's said that his teachings were combined with our ancient techniques to form the alchemy we practice today.
One and the same, maybe.
It could very well just be a legend.
Or... What do you see, Ed? Oh, is that the thing from Truth?
What are you gawking at? Come on!
Wait, Fu is with them? That was Fu? That was Old Man Fu? Why is he not with Ling? Oh, that's why Ling said he'd be okay.
Aren't we?
Edward!
Back east, where I was. It's a nice place. And lots of beautiful women.
That damn colonel.
The damn colonel.
There really wasn't any place in Amestris we could safely hide a dead girl. Especially one that's still alive, you know?
So
Yeah.
the colonel knew that Lieutenant Ross was Edison all along?
Yep. Thank you, Roy.
Colonel, we need to speak to you about General Hughes's murder.
Hey, Bowman, give me the phone for a sec.
Barry?
Yo, Mustang, you seen today's paper?
Hey, Bunny, you know better than to call me at work. Let me
Good
call
job,
you right
Roy.
back. Just hang on, okay?
Public phone. That booth? Is that booth?
I've still got a hole in my right hand where it passed right through.
Well, that
I love
changes
this.
things.
I love this.
Barry, I've got a proposition that you might like.
Gotcha. I promise not to kill anyone. How about 2nd Street in the warehouse district?
I love this.
60 pounds of pork, carbon, some ammonia. What is this?
The ingredients for a well-cooked corpse.
Human transmutation?
Wow.
Of
No.
course not. I'm just gonna whip up something that looks like a human corpse.
And Maria, can I borrow your tooth?
It'll be too charged for them to ID it.
That won't
He
stop them from
paid
checking
off the
dental
doctor?
records.
I've got it under control.
Think you can pull it off?
Yes, and he did.
I'm not claiming to be an expert on human anatomy, but I've got plenty of experience burning corpses. Let's go.
Holy shit.
From this point on, you're dead.
Oh my god, Roy. Roy! Roy! I knew it. Or maybe I just didn't want to believe it, but I knew it. By the way, let's take a tooth, shall we? But is Havoc gonna tell Lust?
Edward's here?
Yeah, but I'm
Gonna
sure
have
the
to loop
colonel
him
will come
in.
up with something. Come on.
Right.
Oh my god, Roy, I love you!
He said he didn't want to take a chance on some hot-tempered kid endangering the operation. So he sent you out here.
Hot-tempered
Yep.
kid!
You said
not wrong.
operation. Is there a phase beyond liberating Lieutenant Ross?
Indeed. He's got a plan to reel in the puppeteer, the one that's behind the conspiracy.
Unless Havoc ruins this.
You remember Barry from the 5th lab, right? They're bound to send someone to reclaim him.
Mm-hmm. And this is the real Barry.
Fullmetal Alchemist.
Oh, Armstrong.
Fullmetal Alchemist.
Still alive and with us.
I struck up a deal with Barry to help him out with the jailbreak in exchange for the secret to his immortality.
The science guys that put me in this body are all dead, and it's not like I know how they did it.
What?
Yep.
That's not fair.
Why does everybody want immortality with a suit of armor?
You boys just have to keep moving forward. In any way you can.
Yep. Let it motivate you.
Committed a taboo. We still have people that help us. Some people get angry at us. Others support us silently. So I have no choice. All I can do is move forward, right?
Yep.
I'll protect everyone I can along the way. I refuse to let another person become a victim. Not while I'm alive.
I love Edward.
And you, Lieutenant, where do you intend to seek asylum?
Yeah, does she have a choice?
I think that I'm going to give Xing a shot.
Nice.
Please deliver a message to the Colonel. I need him to know how grateful I am for what he's done. I owe him a great debt, and I am willing to put my life on the line to repay it.
Right.
Goodbye, Edward. Take care of yourself, okay?
I still owe you. For slapping me, that is.
You can get me next time.
Oh, I'm so happy Ross is alive.
I can assure you the trek across this desert is severe. You'll need to be careful.
Yeah.
I recommend preserving your fluids from this point on.
Yeah, don't get emotional now, girl. Wait till you get there.
Hey, Kate, we have a customer. Could you please let Jacqueline know?
Jacqueline? We have a customer.
Ooh, that was a code word. Ah! No, don't do anything to Fallman!
Hold on!
Bury the chopper?
Try and relax, Fallman. We want this one alive, so don't kill it!
Barry. Jeez.
Smells like an ashtray. Sheen Havoc? Fallman, don't you think I'm wearing this mask for a reason? Man, I can't stand working with amateurs. Sorry about that.
Hey!
Yeah, you know who he is. Will Barry hurt Barry? Oh my gosh, this is phenomenal. But like, Barry's not gonna hurt Barry. Can they be... Oh, a jam shit. Who was that? Hawkeye?
Told you it was safer. We've got the Hawk's eyes watching over us out here.
What happened?
It was nothing. A customer was getting fresh with Jacqueline, so I slapped him around a little bit.
I love them.
I've got a few questions for you. Wait a minute. I don't think he knows what I'm saying.
He's not there.
Way. I thought this guy looked familiar.
It's you, bro.
That's my old human body! Those sick bastards must have dumped the soul of some feral lab animal into my body, and it came to find me because it wants its real soul back.
That's rough. Put a lab animal in him.
It's like the transmutation circle from the 5th lab. A two-headed dragon and the sun. Ah, damn it!
Were they doing Philosopher's Stone here too? Who is this?
You're an Ishvalan.
Is that Scott? It's not Scott. No, okay. Have they taken refuge here?
I'm afraid that we're going to have to take you hostage until your military returns our Holy Land to us.
You're not gonna return squat. Not over a single kid.
It was the death of a single child that triggered the entire Ishvalan civil war.
Single child? Did I know that?
Madame Shan and I were both injured during the Civil War, but then we were saved by these two Amestrian doctors, to be honest.
Was it Winry's parents?
Wait a minute. You're not talking about the rock bells, are you?
Are they still alive?
They refused to abandon their post. It didn't matter how much the fighting escalated.
How did they die?
They were killed. They were both murdered in cold blood. And it was by the hand of an Ishvalan they'd saved.
Scar.
There was nothing we could do to stop him.
Tell me who did it!
His face was wrapped in bandages, but he was an Ishvalan monk and his right arm was tattooed.
Unless it was Scar's brother.
If you should have the chance, would you deliver a message to the resting place of the Rock Bells for us? Give them our thanks and our apologies.
Winnery came from some great people. I'm sorry, Winry. People get upset when I say Winnery.
How often does a guy get the chance to chop up his own body into tiny little pieces?
I mean,
I'm pretty sure that would kill him, and you told me not to do that.
Well, this changes things, damn it!
Easy there, buddy.
This is just cruel! I have to do it! It's my body, so it's up to me!
I mean, yeah.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to call you right back. I've got a customer of my own to deal with.
Oh boy. Hey, Gluttony. Yeah. Homunculus. Wow, he big. He's not so cute when he's big. Get out of there, Hawkeye. Oh, please don't. Please don't. Please. So, obviously, I was right about Roy. I had the right vibes that he was protecting Maria Ross. Maria Ross is alive. I love the group of people that came together to make this happen. I love that Armstrong was so happy and emotional. I'm glad that he took Ed to meet in Xerxes because Armstrong needed to know. He needed to know. Oh, he was so heartbroken. I'm glad he wasn't behind it. I'm glad that it was kind of our group. And it was really interesting to see, like Barry take the phone and then Roy be like, oh my God, like, oh, well, we have to, like, you know, and like totally try to like cover up the conversation and then head to the phone booth with protection because we need that these days. Oh my God, I love Roy. Thank you, Roy. Thank you. 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 I'm so happy he turned out to be the person that I thought he was and not who they were presenting him to be. Whew. But definitely we know that we have to keep it a secret from Bradley. Lust and Envy obviously saw Barry the Chopper. Barry the Chopper wants to cut up Barry the Chopper's body because it is a lab animal. And, you know, that's kind of along the lines of a, I wanted to say homunculus. That's not what they are. I forgot what they're called. It's because my brain is working overtime. Like it's really, really like overstimulated with a lot. Wow. Anyways, yeah, we can't let Barry cut up Barry, even though that's the only person who it's really okay. But we need to know where that Barry came from. They need to find out where that Barry came from. And obviously having Gluttony show up at the end to take on Hawkeye, I think Hawkeye is going to be okay. Of all people to face them, I think that Hawkeye is the person who could get out of that the easiest, maybe. And then obviously the guys from the ground. Although Havoc being involved, it worries me with his relationship with Lust, that he's going to let something slip. And really interesting that Xerxes was destroyed in a day. I don't know if that was by Father. The Ishvalan War started all over the killing of a child. That Winry's parents were helping Ishvalans. Of course they were. Of course they were. Of course they were. Who killed them? It's either Scar or Scar's brother. So much going on. So much going on. Fallman not knowing anything. Having... I have to keep going back to it. Fury and Havoc working on undercover to see who comes to Barry the Chopper. Because obviously... they know that Barry the Chopper broke Ross out of jail, so then they would send somebody to take care of that as well. God, I don't know where this is going. Normally, I'm so good at figuring out the story. And I mean, obviously, the last episode, I was like, please tell me that Roy... like, I could see him wanting vengeance and killing for it, but I would want... I could see him also knowing that the higher-ups are trying to... control it because obviously Ross being convicted without even a trial and being guilty in the court of public opinion, obviously being in the newspaper, like you could smell like something was foul. So like I'm very happy that Roy chose the direction that he did, getting Ed out of there to see Ross alive, having Armstrong see Ross alive, Fu taking them back to Jing, and Ross starting a new life in Jing. The transmutation circle, or like the top of it that was missing, and it was missing from the 5th laboratory. Obviously, this has a lot to do with this Philosopher's Stone, and I'm wondering who destroyed Xerxes. If it's Father, if it was somebody else, but I'd have to go with Father, to keep it a secret so he can have the secret to the Philosopher's Stone and making them. Obviously, that's a formula. I thought it was had something to do with truth. Wow, I love all of that coming together. I'm so happy and proud of Roy. I'm so happy that I don't have to be mad at Roy. I thought I was going to have to be mad at him. I'm glad that didn't happen. Okay, so the next episode, obviously Gluttony was just shot, and it was obvious that he was a homunculus because he was able to heal himself. I don't know who came out of the shadows, if it was envy or if it was lust, but I expect Hawkeye to be able to get away some way, somehow. I don't think we're going to lose her. I would be pissed if we lost Hawkeye. Do I have time to watch another episode? I think I do. I might actually just watch 3 today. Sorry, Xander. Not that he edits all of these right when he gets them, but sometimes the backlog of knowing that you have all this work to do is a little not fun. So I do apologize for that, Xander. We owe you everything. Everyone is so grateful that you're able to get these episodes up. You're a master of your craft. You're amazing at what you do. Thank you so much for editing this for me. But guys, if you want to watch the full-length reaction to this episode, it will be available on my Patreon and up to 4 episodes early. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. 1, you knew Roy. You knew Roy was our boy, right? Right? You didn't. I doubted it for a second. I was like, I don't know. Maybe he would kill, but then also want to have Ross be the one that was guilty in the court of public opinion and die. That way everyone can just move on. Even though he hasn't moved on, his investigation continues. Learning about Winry's parents, I don't think anyone was surprised about that, but it was really, really nice to see and hear. And the group of Ishvalans that were recalling it and helping them, that they helped. And them refusing to leave their post. But I don't know if it was Scar, if it was his brother, because I bet his brother had the same tattoo. So, it could just be a bait and switch to make us think again that somebody is guilty or something happened that really didn't happen that way. And then I don't know what happens after that and who the child was that started the Ishvalan War. Who was that child? And why was it so important? I'm sure it has something to do with Bradley wanting the war to start, just seeing this innocent Ishvalan child and just being like, kill him. And then, but cool that we got to head somewhere outside of, a mistress? Is that a mistress? A mistress? Is that what the little circle is that's in there? That has all the little states in it, and then Jing, and then the northern part, and then the southern part, which I can't remember. Although I do know the northern part is protected by the mountains. So when they said east, it didn't strike me as Jing. For some reason, I was thinking west on a map. I do that all the time out here in Las Vegas too. That I'm east west. No wait, I got it confused. But I would like to see Jing someday. I don't know if we get to, but that'd be really cool. Because I do think we're going to see Maria again. And that'll be really awesome. But guys, come back here for the next episode. I am so eager to see. This is just, I know it'd be better if I just kind of watched them without having a breakdown in between, but it helps me remember things. And at least it's 2 episodes a week, but there are 4 available on Patreon if you want to head over there early. If we get any more done earlier than that, obviously those will be available to you before they are on YouTube. But I freaking love this show. I am so amazed by it. This is such good storytelling. I am amazed by it every time I get to watch it, and I'm super excited to watch more. So come back here for the next episode, and in the meantime, I'll see ya.